Okay, welcome everybody to a Group B game actually in the Fraggin Rights tournament. It's going to be Han Portal versus their name in the top is actually Dick Nipple. I need to stop my music real quick, but yeah, that's actually Asian Girls, which is a 5 players who sign up to be stand-ins. Stand-ins. I actually have to mute you in game because I can hear you in game now, and that's really weird. I don't know how to do that. Mute co-broadcasters. There we go. Okay. So yeah, Asian Girls is actually. Has my mic gone out again? Wait a minute. No, it's fine. Okay, yep. Asian Girls is actually a group of stand-ins that have organised themselves together to come in and play the tournament. So yeah, Vamp, have you fixed your mic?
I think so.
Yeah, I didn't mute you in game. That's all.
How do you mute cameras?
Go in the
Okay.
settings and yeah, you got it. All right, so yeah, Han Portal are going to be playing on the Radiant, and Shitting Dick Nipples is going to be playing on the Dire. Great name. So we're going to see a Bat Rider Bandit from Port, as well as the Temper Assassin by Asian Girls, which is pretty standard bands to be fair. I need to go to the draft screen, I just noticed. And Darkseer banned by Port, and finally Jakiro by Asian Girls. So again, pretty standard bands. And it's going to be the Invoker first pick for Port. Port actually using 2 stand-ins as well. They're using Thunderdine as well as Whitebeard from Fnatic Recall. And Vamp is very quiet.
Gone off my mic boost again.
So yeah, Invoker
Yeah.
going to be picking up for Port, as well as Nature's Prophet and Chaos Knight for Asian Girls.
Interesting that Invoker pick. Go with the Rubik follow-up.
Most likely going to be an Invoker solo middle. Rubicon support maybe, and there's the Tidehunter. It's looking for a great team fight coming out from Port.
Yeah, it's looking okay. Got the Chaos Knight and the Prophet from Shitting Dick Nipples.
I can't get over that name. Like a bunch of stand-ins just trolling us all day. But yeah, I am going to refer to him as Nipples for this game then. Why not? So yeah, Nipples looking to pick up their final pick for the first stage here. And I'm guessing we're going to see a few in the woods. It might be a solo mid.
Be an offlane bit
Or
and
an
then takes
offlane.
a Leshrac. Leshrac works well the Chaos Knight.
Yeah, guaranteed
Stun.
stun pretty much. Especially if he gets the 4 seconds from that Chaos Bolt.
I haven't seen many of the Nipples players play. I played with Serious Business last tournament. He's alright. I've heard of Sparks, but I haven't played with any of the others.
Yeah, I think Sparks played solo mid Invoker in his last game, so I'm guessing he's our mid player. And I've also played with Serious Business before, but he's the only one I know. We'll see, we're into the second stage of bans now. So what do you think from these initial pickups? Who has the strongest draft at the moment?
At the moment, Honport will have a lot of choice because they can put the Tidehunter support or solo. They've got the Evoker that can go solo or mid, and the Rubik can go support or mid. They've got a lot of choices. They banned the Queen of Pain there.
Yeah, at the same
Nipples, it
time,
looks.
Nipples, they have quite strong lanes coming out. It's guaranteed going to be Chaos Knight along with Leshrac.
Yeah,
And if they catch anybody like a Rubik, for example, if he's up there, then that will be the death of him.
the Prophet could go laning or in the jungle. Prophet's a very good off laner. He can pull the creep waves with his treants.
Indeed he can. We have seen Queen of Pain banned out from Portal. So, guessing they're looking to play that. They're thinking that Nipples would play that on the solo mid by Sparks. But it's taking a while with these bans.
I think it is quite difficult for that's what we found as well last time for a standing team. Be able to coordinate their bans and picks. Obviously, you've never played together before, so you do take a lot, bit more time. Just gonna do. Whereas set up teams like Port will already have a strat in mind.
Yeah. Nipples just have to kind of get a feel for each other and what they want to play. They've already pretty much got the roles for each other of who's playing what, but the question is what actual heroes. They're going to ban out the Bounty Hunter, so they're guessing that Port's done in an offlaner, but of course, like I said, it could still be the Tidehunter on the offlane.
Yeah, they could even pick another offlaner up and put the Rubik and Tide support with Invoker mid. So they've got so much choice. Hard for Nipples here to know what they want to do. They just have to try and ban strong heroes that they don't want to play against.
Yeah, it's a
Very
very
hard.
versatile lineup they've got here. They could even have the Invoker in the safe lane. There's so much choice. Disruptor band from Port, and the Naga Siren follow up from Nipples. That is one thing that Port still need. They still need that big right click damage.
Indeed. Very interesting. I don't know what Port are planning to pick up next. Be very interesting to see.
Hmm.
I think from Nipples they're just going to pick up another support or jungle and then take a mid hero and put the Prophet solo. That's what I would do in their position.
Yeah, but they could also be looking. I mean, with a CK, you want to run that aggressive tri lane. You want a challenge,
Yeah,
especially with Leshrac alongside it. If they pick another Stunner or Initiator, something like a perhaps a Venomancer, then it's definitely guaranteed kills if they can get the combo perfect.
that would be very good. Yeah, as they ban the Keeper of the Light.
It's a strange ban coming out.
Keeper of the
Maybe,
Light is very strong if you can play well, but sometimes if he just doesn't have a good game, he's a real burden on the team.
yeah. Just thinking, no, maybe Port are going for some kind of push for the last two picks then. And don't
They
want that
could do.
Cottle there. But they might also be scared of the Cottle going into a tri lane. Because the blast alongside that stun's coming out would definitely kill people. So many pub games I've played where I've just seen Illuminate snipe so many people. Crazy spells, so much damage coming out.
Yeah, especially against supports. There's so much damage. But if you know how to play against him, it's very difficult for a player to be able to do anything.
It really is.
A long wait from here, from Nipples, ban the Luna.
So taking out more in that mid game. But they already have a lot of it on Port. As soon as Tidehunter and Ruby get their magical level 6s, then we could see a lot of aggression coming out from them. So yeah, now we're on to the final picking stage. And I honestly do not know how Port are going to lane all this at the moment because they've just got so much versatility in these three picks that they could pull
Yeah, I
out
think
anything. Omni.
Omni Knight, that's a shock. I think they did run an Omni Knight against us when they played us, and I think it did win because it is very strong if it's played right. Omni Knight's either hit or miss.
Yeah, very much so. Where would you put the Omni Knight here with the current setup they've got?
He can. Very difficult. I think he's going to be a support, but you can put him as an offlaner with his repel. He can just run away from anything. So they could do that and have the Rubik tied. So still, they've still got a bit of choice. I
Yeah,
think.
the Omni's going to be very good against CK the Shrek. And Nipple's going to pick up the Ancient Apparition. That could be the solo mid, but most likely it's going to be a support in the tri lane because, again, with those
Yeah,
two stun setups, and Ancient Apparition has a follow up stun from Cold Feet.
yeah, that's very nice. I like that pickup. So the Pudge, Jesus.
Oh, wow.
So
This is an interesting game. I'm guessing we're going to see a Pudge in the middle lane, Invoker in the safe lane, with
no,
probably Rubik and Tide.
I think they're gonna put Pudge middle and then offlane the Omni Knight and put Invoker farming in the tri lane with Tide Hunter and Rubik. But that
Yeah.
it's even then, like there's so much choice. I don't think we can really predict the lanes yet from these.
No, but we do have a final pickup coming out from Nipples now, and they still need a solo mid unless they're going to put AA there. But AA is definitely going to go with the CK the Shrek. There's pretty
But
much no doubt
maybe
about it.
Port want to lane the Pudge and the Omni Knight together, the hook and heal. It's a very big combo.
It's huge, yeah. There's a lot of burst damage.
Maybe they could be doing like a dual mid, maybe, I don't know.
So much. There's so many options for them. Yeah, Nipples still need their solo mid. They could have put the Fury on there, but it's most likely going to be an offlane Fury on.
Feel like if they could pick a Tinker here, would be very nice. If they had someone who could play a Tinker, I would definitely pick it here. Just so much like damage and push. That's all they need to go with the Prophet. It could be.
It would be perfect. But we'll see. They've got 10 seconds of reserve time left, so they've got to make a choice soon. It's going to go with the Sand King.
Yeah, they could put a Sand King mid. That's okay. If they go, especially against like a Pudge who's gonna be melee range. The Poison Sting's gonna. That of course, the finale even is gonna be doing a lot.
It is. It will absolutely destroy him if he comes in for some any form of farm. But if they do decide to run a dual lane with the Omni Knight, then things could be very, very different. Right, I'm just going to jump ourselves into the game. I'm going to go over the Radiant once again. This is going to be Port's team, so it's going to be the standing from Fnatic, which is Whitebeard, playing the Pudge. Misfit Love is going to be playing on that Invoker, and I like his new style as well. There's some nice items from him. Danny D is going to be playing on that Tidehunter, so that's most likely going to be off lane. Thunderdyne is their other standing, going to be playing the Rubik, and finally 142 is going to be on the Omni Knight. And you can run over Nipples if you want.
So Nipples is taking the Skins is taking the Chaos Knight. Looks like he's heading towards the bottom lane. Then we've got Blow 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 taking up the Ancient Apparition. Sparks on the Sand King. Carlos on the Leshrac, and Serious Business is taking up the Prophet, which seems to be heading towards the top lane or the jungle.
So it is going to be a tri-lane challenge then with that CK already running down bottom.
Looks very strong. I'm not sure what the Radiant hero is going to do at the bottom. Who's going to go mid? Because the Invoker could go, or the Rubik, or the Pudge. We still don't know how they're going to lane it. I think the only thing that's certain so far is Danny D will be taking the Tide off lane, I think.
Yeah, he's already got those Observer wards on him as well. And they're actually coming down here to try and find somebody warding the pool camps.
I
But
think they've predicted the aggressive tri lane and trying to meet it.
yeah, I think with Misfit's items on the Invoker, he's going to be taking that solo mid. He's got that Blades of Attack level 1. And that's generally what you see in the mid lane, but again, it could be the Pudge. Pudge has a stout shield, so he might be ready for the SK. Oh, CK's going to get a haste rune. This could be trouble. There's no hook available for Whitebeard either. He's got rot level 1.
It's a bit of a standoff here.
A little bit. Misfit's going to hit him once. He's going to take the haste rune and run away. So
I
now,
think Pudge is going to be in the farming tri lane, which looks like, yeah, and then Invoker's going to go for the mid, and then Tide's going to solo top. So definitely did not kind of predict these lanes.
God no. With the way they drafted this was so hard for
Skins needs to be
Nipples
careful, yeah.
It needs to be very careful. There is only rot level 1 though. But again with that telekinesis as well as the repel. Well, I don't know it's got repel level 1. So they're expecting the aggression. And Whitebeard got a stout shield to try and stay safe.
Sparks coming towards the bottom, or is he? Yeah, I think they go for the tri lane bot then. Dire side.
So they're actually going to run the Ancient Apparition in the middle. It's definitely not something I expected either.
Yeah, that is interesting.
But it's still triple stun coming down. Even with that SK there. It does have the Burrow Strike level 1. And
I know a lot of players that love the AA mid, but sometimes it just doesn't work out, and it's
yeah, I'm quite a big fan of the AA mid as well. You want to get
really
the
works
levels.
sometimes, and other times is not that good.
I'm guessing it could work out in this setup, but I understand why they're doing it as well. The moment they put that aggression down, they want the AA to have the early level 6 and just throw that ulti down.
Yeah, do that.
The Ice Blast destroy anybody who's stuck
Looks like
in that
Whitebeard's
stun
looking to
combo.
get a hook here on the Leshrac. Careful. They're gonna try something. A few pings going up from Sparks.
And I've got to keep my eyes glued to this bottom lane. Because there's something's going to happen eventually. And I'm not exactly sure who's going to bring the first set of aggression out.
Pudge is definitely taking the farm. A bot 9-6 so far.
Yeah, for the
DK just 3-0. Taking that first to 9. Pudge is going to look very strong, but I'm not sure why they've chosen Pudge to get the farm on.
Animation cancelling there. But yeah, in the top lane, it's just going to be Fiona against Tidehunter, and Tide's going to have a bit of a rough time. Nature's Prophet already taking lead in the farm. He's 13 for 4. But it'll be a fast level 6 for Tidehunter, and that's what's important for Port here.
An odd pick as well, taking the Pudge with 4 of the 5 heroes from Nipples having stuns. It's going to be hard for him to get his Decapitate off. Or Dismember even.
Very much so. Sparks just disconnected, so we're going to wait for him to get back in. But yeah, as far as CS goes, Nature's Prophet taking the lead. Whereas Danny D's only got 4 in the mid lane. Invoker, he's going Exalt this game. He does have Sunstrike available. So he's 2 for 3 in last hits, as compared to Ancient Apparition, who's actually beating him 6 for 1 on him.
Yeah, so both of these mid heroes are going to be looking to support their tri lanes. The Invoker with the Sunstrike and the Ancient Apparition with the ultimate when he's 6.
Yeah, a lot of global coming out from both of them.
The Prophet with the TP. So if it really does go down, I think the Dire kind of have the favour. It's be difficult for the Tidehunter to rotate.
And Nature's Prophet's already level 4, so he's taking away the lead in XP as well. He's got 2 levels in the TP, so he's looking to TP down and be aggressive. But at the moment, Porter just keeping the lane control pretty well. Nicely sat at their tower. So it's going to be hard for the Prophet to TP and get some aggression on. It's going to have to be a full-on dive if they want to try and get a kill down here. But at the Shrek, he's just poking the Pudge down. They want to work him down. He's run out of tangos already. And there's the hook. Oh,
missed the hook.
It's close. I ain't level 2 hook, so I've not got that much range on it yet.
Oh,
Right,
it's
it's
level 1
hook.
Missing the pull there by Omni Knight. That's not what they wanted.
No, definitely not. But they will be able to control this lane in about 20 seconds time when they try for the next pull. But unfortunately, lane has pushed now, so this is the time when Furion can make his way down.
I think they should try on the push. They
1
do.
second.
The repel goes down. That's
Instant
the problem
repel.
with Omni Knight.
Telekinesis in on the Shrek. There's the heal. Sunstrike. It's going to come down. And there's his first blood by Thunderdyne.
They should be able to still kill the push though. But Prophet TP's in. One more last hit. There we go.
Oh, manages to get a tango just in time. But they end up killing the Omni Knight, so. And they might actually get Thunderdyne as well. He's just going to eat his way out of the tree.
Chaos Knight.
And taking a lot of damage from the trees.
One
more right click.
I think it is going to be a double kill here from Thunderdyne, but the Leshrac comes back in.
Sparks his mana for Burrow. He's come back in.
Oh dear. And
that's going to be death for Thunderdyne.
Chaos Knight comes back in, but I'm not sure what he can do. Sunstrike's going to hit him. The Leshrac should be able to clean up this Pudge.
So much aggression in this bottom lane.
Oh, and
6 kills.
Oh.
Wow.
Very
Great
good
hook
plays
by
by
Whitebeard. He might actually go down to the creeps if he's not careful here. No, he'll be alright. 35 HP. But yeah, 5 for 2 exchange going in the way of Port, so huge fight. Did the Pudge actually die at the start and come back, or did he just stay alive the
the
entire
Pudge
time?
managed to stay alive. Very good positioning to be able to. He went and hid in the woods, healed himself up a little bit. That's very well played by that by the Pudge. A lot of Pudges would have got caught out there.
The Lestrak actually died twice. So that's it's a lot of gold gone from him.
He's going to be struggling a lot. But important that the Pudge stayed alive as well, because he's got a lot of XP, nearly level 6.
Yeah, 2 kills for him and 2 kills for the Rubik as well. So taking the advantage massively in this bottom lane. And the aggressive tri lane just not working out for Nipples at this point.
They had to get the I feel that they had to almost go on the Omni Knight, because that repel just really messed them up, and they should be able to kill this Pudge here. They can, they stacked the stuns. That's not what they wanted, but they're still going to get the kill.
So I do find some collateral around. The triple stun combination just working so well. And once Chaos Light gets those levels up, he'll be able to get even more time in it. One more level, and he'll get level 4. 4 seconds stun possible. So Pudge going down.
Looks like AA is winning this mid though. 21 last hits at 7 denies to Invoker's 9 to 4.
A little surprising as well, because Invoker's got about a 15 damage lead on him. So it really should be the Invoker dominating this lane, but they're both level 6 now, so Ancient Apparition does have his Ice Blast available. And then I'll be looking for more aggression. He's actually putting a cold feed down on Invoker, but he should just be able to walk out, and he does.
I feel Misfit should be putting a lot more harass on this AA, maybe with some strikes just trying to hit. And maybe even with a Cold Snap, if with that level 1 Quas.
He's probably just waiting for level 7 so we can have the magical 2 spell combination. Whitebeard's looking for a hook, he's going to miss. Not enough range yet. If only he had level 7 he'd have been able to reach that one, but it's not quite there. In top lane,
He gets the
Tidal's
hook,
got level 6
and
now.
then the repel on him. I think it's going to be very difficult.
There it is!
On Leshrac.
That will be the definite Leshrac. CK and SK are going to follow it up though.
Whitebeard is just going to tank it with the rot onto the Sand Kings.
And there's actually no mana for Chaos Bolt. Sunstrike. It's not going to hit anybody but the Ice Blast. That might actually hit Thunderdyne. No.
Is he going to go down from the tick?
He will indeed.
But Whitebeard misses that hook. That could have been very nice. Hook into the heel.
Bit of miscoordination there. CK didn't actually have enough mana for Chaos Bolt. He used Reality Rift and was 10 mana short. So I don't know whether it was a miscalculation or what, but it ended up costing him. Pudge looking for another hook.
He's been a very aggressive this bot lane, gets caught by the rift, but they've got Leshrac wasn't ready and Sand King didn't have enough mana.
Yep, no mana again for CK. But Danny D is now level 6 up on his Tidehunter. So once he gets some mana, we could
Leshrak's
see
throwing
some
out the
TP
stun there. I'm
aggression.
not sure quite why, because he's just pushing the lane now.
That's definitely not what I want to do. The Pudge is getting some free farm at this point. But again, as far as the farm goes, he's going away with the Dire. And the gold graph, it's actually in the way of the Dire at this point. 750 gold for them. But the XP is pretty much zero.
Bit of missed creep pulling there by the Rubiks. Pull the creeps around to the back of the tower. It's not what they wanted. The other two lanes for Dire are going very well. They've got the Prophet and the AA. Danny D's not doing too bad with 24 last hits.
Yeah, and he does have level 6 and he's rotating middle. Ice Blast, where did that go? Has it actually
I'm
gone
not
bottom?
sure.
It did go bottom, yeah. Clipped on Thunder Dome only, but he'll be fine. This should be the death of blah 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 in the middle lane. Cold Snap going up.
Yeah,
As well as the Anchor
that's the problem
Smash.
with the AA. He's just so squishy.
No escape mechanisms as well. And that's an easy kill for Invoker. But CK has a haste rune. And he might actually try and find some collateral.
But what he's trying to do here?
He's looking for Invoker and he's on the other side of the cliff and Invoker's just going to walk back and forth. Misfit's got to run. You got a hasted up CK coming after you.
Not sure what he can do though.
No.
I think he's just wasting here. He should be at bottom trying to get some farm with his supports, but he's come mid. I'm not sure where the AA is going to go now, because if he does, if AA does come back to the mid lane.
Pudge gets the hook onto CK and the
Oh
cold
dear.
snap's there as well, and Invoker picks up another kill. And I keep hearing this really random noise when someone gets kills. What is that?
Quite sure.
That's so strange.
So the Pudge is working out for the Radiant team.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a very strong force mid game, so we could be looking at quite a quick end here.
Whitebeard doing very well with aggression. You say quite a quick end, but as far as the farm goes, it's still in the way of the Dire. I know Tidun's starting to catch up himself now, but the Invoker's quite far behind. He's picked up 2 recent kills, and the gold graph's now slightly going the way of the Radiant, but it's still so minor. 250 gold, 1500 XP on the way of port. They're starting to get
Just the
advantage.
Oh, and as Ruby gets picked off at the bottom there, there's 4 come down. So the AA is looking to try and support this tri lane. And as
And the
the
ulti,
ultimate flies,
way too far. It is going to clip him slightly, but Repel's just going to remove that instantly. I don't think they can pick him off. They're going very deep for this. SK's got a burrow. He's just got to gain range. But the Omni is just able to walk
But
away
they've
with Repel
committed
on.
a lot there, and this Tidehunter and the Invoker are just going to farm in their lanes.
Yeah, 5 heroes in the bottom. They have
As
to
the
push
Pudge
this.
and the Invoker are now rotating bottom to try and pick some people off.
The problem is there's
Tide's
so many
coming down
wards.
as well with the Ravage.
There's so many wards for the Dire that are just going to spot the rotation. That it's going to be really difficult for them to pick up some kills here.
They push the tower here. Danny's going in with the Ravage. It's going to be very big. Hits the Ravage.
It's on 2.
Only hits 2.
The Shrek with the stun coming out. CK might go down. He actually misses the deafening blast him. Oh, and the hook!
Invoker's just doing so much damage.
Indeed.
AA is in so much trouble here. It's not good.
And he's going to get trapped in
Here
there.
comes the Dismember.
That will be the death of him. Full team wipe for Non.
5-0.
Uh,
Problem seems to be for Nipples that they've just got so much single target, whereas the Radiant have a lot of AoE damage coming from that Invoker especially, and the Ravage.
For some reason, whenever Pudge gets a hook, I hear that noise. Do you hear that noise as well?
I've heard it. I'm not sure where it's coming from. I'll have to watch out for the hook.
He's got a Dragon Claw hook with a description of it on it as well, but I'm not sure if that's actually what's causing the noise. There must be some kind of item which is bringing this out. Oh, another hook coming out on serious business, and that will be the death of him. And I guess the
I
Bow
didn't
Strike
hear
as
the
well.
noise there though.
No, another
And
die.
there
Thunderdine
goes
goes
the
down.
Meteor. Not sure. AA's ultimates are really off in this game.
Oh!
Misses.
He's trying, but yeah, I didn't hear the noise then either, so I have no idea what's going on. But I will keep my eye out into what's making that happen. Because I've not heard that before, and I've seen a few Dragon Claw
I
hooks,
never
so-
heard that noise before, but I did hear it in the mid lane when the push did land the hook. But
But as far as farms go now, Furon is huge at this point. He does have his Midas complete, as well as that Basilius ring. AA, telekinesis up. It's going to be an easy kill. He does throw the ulti just in time, but it's not going to do anything. And once again, that's the problem with AA mid. Invoker's got levels now, so he's not going to be able to
dangerous
survive
for the
here
Leshrac
anymore.
here. The repel goes down. He turns for the Chaos Knight. Gets this member off, but it's not doing a lot. Sanking misses there. So,
Oh, lost vision for
and
the reality rift.
nothing for both teams there, but I think the rating are happy with that as it's 3v2.
And we do actually have the double rotation again. Invoker
Both
got
coming
an
in.
Invis bottled, but he's got no mana. He's going to be able to bottle up a little bit. And they're instantly backing off. They did see him pick up the room because they have the wood here, so they know he's invis.
Needs to be careful here at the top with serious business going back into the jungle is that they're just letting the Tide farm up
Yeah, 51 for 0 on Danny
on
D
his
now.
way to his pipe by the looks of it.
He can start pushing his tower. He's going to get like sandwiched here though. Blah blah blah's coming in from the front, and a Furon's coming in from behind as well.
And he's
So,
well out of position here, should not be here. He can land the sprout, it's going to be all over for him.
and there's a cold feet
There
as
it
well.
is.
That will be the death. And he
Oh,
does
he
actually pop the
pops the
Ravage.
Ravage.
And I will be the death of Ancient
Picks up
Apparition,
the
so he's
AA.
going to survive. I don't think he can kill the Furon as well, especially with them trees coming down. And meanwhile,
Sprout's coming
Sanking
back
died
in.
to
Oh.
Invoker as well.
And Danny gets away, that's very well played. He should have gone down there. Oh, and a bit of trash talking coming out from Danny there with the CU.
Has to be. Quite surprised he popped the Ravage, but in the end it was worth it.
Oh, there's a pick up on the
Telekinesis,
Chaos Knight bot. And,
Blade Bolt,
yeah.
and right click. And there's another sound. What is going
Maybe-
on?
Maybe it is the Invoker.
He's got the rare sexy hair. Do you think it's that? I have no idea. I think it might be Invoker's hair. Style and sorcery is said to go hand in hand. I have no idea. If someone in the
Oh.
stream could tell me like why this noise is happening, I would love to know. But Danny D is going to go on to Nature's Prophet, and that will be... Oh, we managed his TP out in time. Gush was already used, and the Invoker TP was just far too long. I thought the Gush was still available for a second there. Hook, misses on AA.
Maybe we'll have to keep an eye on the Invoker now if we think the noise is coming from Invoker. Very
Invoker's
interesting,
actually 8 for 0 at this point. He's very strong. He has his 4-staff pretty much complete. Just needs that Ring of Regen.
Been able to rotate to the bottom, pick up the kills, and now he's overtaking the farm for the AA, so it's not looking good for blow.
Hook
Ooh.
doesn't land.
So it looks like the Dire are just kind of banking on this Prophet being able to do something, but same in last game. Very difficult to bank on a Prophet before he starts getting some big items.
And he's actually gone for the Mech Rush. He's nearly there. He's only 900 gold away for that one.
I think Port needs to look to capitalise on their momentum.
Yeah, they don't want to get this CK farmed up. He's going for that drums build, but he's nowhere near it yet. And CK only has treads at this point. Whitebeard. He's going to throw the hook onto Sparks. Cold feeted up. AOT hit on 2. Misfit Loops copped a lot of damage here, but he gets repelled. And that will be the death of the Sand King and the Shrek to follow as well. So
Oh, he's popped. Serious business comes in from the back, but it just gets dismembered. And then the left
completely out of
to follow up.
position.
Chaos Knights come in, but Omni Knight and Tident are just ripping into him.
It's definitely
AA trying to do
Invoker.
something.
And that will be the death of AA as well. 14 white for Invoker.
Buy back by the Invoker to be able to push back in. Keep you mid and try and push this mid tower.
Yeah, when Misfit got a kill there, the noise
AA
was
is
made again.
disconnected.
He's dead for 20 seconds there, so it's fine. I'll carry on for the time being. But yeah, it's looking quite dire now for Nipples. 7,500 on the gold graph, and 10,000 in XP as well. Starting to fall behind quite a lot. And how are we looking for items from both teams? So Invoker, he's got his 4-staff complete, as well as his phase boots and drums. Danny D as well, on his tile, he has the Hood of Defiance complete, so he's going to be looking to get that pipe soon. In fact, what's the courier bringing out to him? He's actually got the pipe finished.
Wow, that's very big pickup.
That is huge. Purge, he has the phase boots as well as the urn. Not much on the supports. And for the Dire, the only person with items at this point is Prophet. Sand King and Ancient Apparition have their arcane boots, but that's it.
Very
No
similar
drum
to our
shot,
last
CK.
game where no one's got anything apart from the Prophet, and the Prophet can't really carry a whole team.
And it's a little surprising as well because they had such a farm advantage. You know, if you look at the actual levels on the heroes, Tidans is up to level 12 at this point, so that level 2 Ravage is going to be huge. Highest level on the map, and there's 4 heroes that are level 11 or 10 for the Radiant.
That was the problem with the Prophet going back into the jungle. Just allows that AD to just get his game back on, even though he was losing the lane to start with.
And he takes full advantage of it. Can't believe his guy's pipe finished already. That is big for this team.
Actually, well played by Danny Doto.
Support. They're going to be looking to team fight now. Maybe they're going to set up for a rush attempt. There is a sorry, is there a Direwood? Yeah, there is. There's a Direwood watching them if they decide to. So we will see. But yeah, we're just waiting for the heroes to get back into the game. Or the players even. It's just Ancient Operation as DC'd. Section blow, blow, blow. And he also has a smoke on him as well, so we might see them attempt to find some pickoffs here.
XP graph is not looking very good for the Dire with nearly 12,500 B going in the favour of the Radiant.
Yeah, it's a huge difference. 4 heroes ahead. Pudge is level 10 now as well. Invoker's level 11, so one more level and he'll get his 3rd point in Invoker as well.
Oh, some love coming out from Danny D there.
Always welcomed. Right, we should be ready to get ourselves underway. Now blows back in the game.
Game's resumed. Prophet's going back to farming in the jungle, but it's unknown for him that Pudge is going. Well, Pudge was going to go around the corner, then Pudge is just waiting to pick someone off. He go around that corner.
Mid lane
Looks like he is.
So many trees though. He's not going to be able to get a hook off.
A bit worried here because he could get sprouted and then caught out.
Yeah, and the rotation's
but the
there.
Dire coming to try and pick him off. If they can get a pick off, they might be able to start doing
Carlos! Big hook from Whitebeard.
Oh.
That will be a definite strike unless he gets the stun, and he does, but right, he's just going to finish him. Invoker 4 staffing him for good measure. And he's going to get popped with the AA ult. In fact, 3 heroes were here.
AA is being too aggressive for the health pool she has. Only 800 health.
EMP.
Looks like she can go down.
Big Ravage coming in
Ravage
from
goes
Danny
off.
D. That'll be a death of SK, and CK just manages to limp himself out. And there's a stun strike onto Prophet.
Whoa.
Great pick up by Misfit. Absolutely huge for him there. Great double kill.
It seems like the problem for the Dire is that they just have no health pool. If you just look at
Oh, another hook.
If you look at the Radiant, they've just got their hoods up, they've got cloaks and pipes. Just so much tank. Pops the ends, go back in for the hook. Oh.
1600 HP on the punch. This might actually be the death of him. Yeah, it does hit. It's only level 1 ult, but cold feet to go on top of it, and he should pop from this. It's going to be close.
Oh, there goes the auto attack.
No. 189 HP on him.
Pops the
Misfit. Force stuffs himself up, but Deafening Blast doing so much damage.
Sunstrike. Oof.
Carlos goes west.
Constantly earning himself on this Pudge, keeping himself up in the fight. What he needs to be doing.
He has 13 stacks of Flesh Heap now. He's looking big. 1600 HP already on him. And he picks up a point booster to boot, so even bigger. And now CK. They're just looking to push this tier 2 tower.
That's what they need to be doing, keep the momentum, keep it moving, leave it. If they're not killing, they need to be pushing towers.
Ayo hitting on nobody once again. And Pudge. He's on his own over here, but he can do something with this. He's going to look for the hook onto Sparks.
And he's just baited them out and then backed off, so Pudge is out of position, gets the hook on AA.
And that will be a death of blow on blow. Gets
Oh,
reality
but I think
rifted
he is
in.
going to drop here.
4
Omni
second
Knight coming in
stun.
to save
He
him,
should
Jesus.
die, but oh my god. Rubik actually disconnected as well. And Pudge going for another hook.
Get the feeling they're just going to carry on.
Yeah, they don't want to wait for the pulse here. The Pudge is huge at this point. Getting some great hooks off.
Really is the Tide Hunter, Invoker and Pudge show at the moment. They're just really ripping up the Dire team. They take this bottom T2 tower.
Even more god for Invoker. He's got 1800 on him now. And someone's actually microing Rubik. So that's why they're not pausing. They want to do Roshan.
Yep, that would be a good thing. I think they're going to take the Roshan and then they should be able to push higher ground as the score is 28-7. It's very much in one favour. Pudge is coming into tank. Not sure who they're going to get the Aegis on. I think they should put it on Invoker, but we'll see.
Yeah, I agree. The Pudge just cannot die at this point. It's going to be so hard for them to kill him. Even earlier he survived on 100 HP with the ails and everything else on top of him.
Yep, with the pipe and the mech.
Yeah, he
Right, have they
definitely
got a
shouldn't
mech?
They do. They have one on Rubik.
Yeah.
And yep, it's going to go to Misfit.
So I think it's gonna be difficult for them to take down the Pudge. So I think, yeah, the right decision with Evoker taking it. They waste that ultimate. I'm not sure. 40 seconds is a short cooldown, but they look to engage now. They're gonna be suffering without that.
That's still 40 seconds of it. And they're actually going to look for it. Whitebeard is going to come to cut off blah blah blah, and he will die here. He's not going to get away.
There's the Ghost Dismember and the Rot. I don't think he's gonna hook. Doesn't need to. Danny D helps him out.
And Misfit as well. He just finds the Shrek.
Oh, Sparks calling out that Danny D does indeed have the standings.
He does enjoy playing with standings on his tournament. Did last time as well. But Furion's able to push the top lane.
It is the Invoker that is doing a lot of the work, and Invoker is from Port, and Danny D himself doing a lot. I wouldn't say Thunderdine has influenced the game that much, whereas maybe Whitebeard has, and he misses that hook very close.
Whitebeard added a lot of early game oppression. You have to admit that, but as far as the mid game goes, it's Misfit that's dominating here. He's 12 for 1 on the Invoker, and the majority of that's been done all on his own.
They're putting some pressure down. The AL goes out, but it's just on the one hero. You want to be getting a few heroes with that AL, and Pudge just absolutely decimates the Leshrac.
I want to check the replay for that one because I believe Pudge just hooked him, and the Sunstrike hit him mid hook.
Yeah,
I could be wrong, but he seemed to die as the hook landed. That was quite strange. He was full health. Sparks. He could be setting himself up here. He's got Epicenter available, but Whitebeard will not die
Pudge
from
there.
it.
Can Pudge see him? No, he can't. This
Nope.
is very interesting.
Tree just blocking
Sparks
him.
comes out.
It's going to Burrow Strike on the Invoker. He does have the
now
Aegis available.
Invoker.
4 seconds stun. He's going to get reality rifted in as well. And
I think
that'll be
they're
the
happy
Aegis
to take
come.
that. He's going to come back up.
Dismember
Dismember
up to
goes out.
skins. Reality Rift actually stolen by the Rubik as well. And there's the Epicenter coming in. This should be the death of Omni Knight. But nope, the heal's there.
Himself up, pops the Omni Knight ultimate, and now Whitebeard is just running around, tanking Edict, taking damage off the Chaos Knight.
Omni Knight does go down the end. Sparks. He's got a Burrow Strike up on Rubik. Wherever's Micro, and this guy's doing a pretty good job, but the Cold Feet's going to kill him. He tries to Reality Rift somebody in.
Sparks manages to get away with nearly no life, and in comes the Ravage.
This could be a good
bit
turnaround.
late, but it's going to be well.
And Skins will die.
Maybe get the Gush on the Leshrac, but the Leshrac gets away. Whitebeard's chasing for the hook.
Actually, apparition picking up the game picked up by the Invoker on the back as well.
Wasted that hook a bit early.
And I wouldn't be surprised if a GG scored very soon. They're going to push this tier 2 very easily.
That was a pretty even fight from the Dire actually. I think they did a lot better than I would have expected them to do. They managed to keep in the fight even with low health, with this Chaos Knight coming in and out, but get 2 go down.
At the same time, there was no Ravage at the very start. They picked up 2 kills, and then Danny D walked in with a Ravage, and that was it. And Whitebeard just took in some minions for fun. And Furion, what's he got now? Sunstrike just misses him, but he does have the mech and the Midas and Treads finished with 1500 gold. He needs to start getting some items, but he's not getting enough farm at this point. So on 117 last hits, but that's not enough, and another hook coming out on Carlos, and he should die. In fact, the Pudge is going to get 2 seconds stun as well as the Ancient Apparition ult coming out on him. But he's able to walk away.
Boker managing to keep that Pudge up. Very good teamwork by Port.
Yeah, working together very well. And Whitebeard's out of urn charges, so he's just got to rely on his own regen now.
Serious Business really does need to look at pushing a bit harder. Keep his bot. Trying to push the lane out. I think that's what they need to be doing while the stalemate is going on.
Needs to apply some pressure. That's another hook going down. Blah 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 gets hooked, but not able to finish him off. And they're struggling to leave the base at this point. Nipple's having such a rough time in this game. Misfit's now level 15 on the Invoker.
I think Serious Business just needs to keep pushing this apart. He's got a nice wave coming with him.
Cold Feet, AOT, 3 seconds stun from Chaos Knight as well, but he's going to pop the pipe. And the hook actually hitting onto Sparks. And he's just going to get rotted to death here if he doesn't do something. Boy strikes up for 5 seconds, and there's the heal from Omni Knight. That's a dead SK. And now Whitebeard's got a haste rune. He's looking for another pickup. He does have Dismember available.
Backed out. I think he needs to be down there pushing. Then he needs to be doing something. They're all just stood trying to defend, but
Business isn't doing anything standing here. He needs to carry on. Unless he sees TPs, then he's fine to sit there.
Yeah. Look at.
And he's going back down now. He's going to try and take his tier 2 terror. And there's a TP from Omni Knight.
think he should be able to stay. I think he should be able to fight that Omni Knight, really.
Yeah, he's got a lot more damage coming out at this point.
I'm not sure where he's trying to take his treants.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Trying to get a bit more farm, I assume. Well, where are they going? That is quite strange. But yeah, Nipple's struggling just to leave their base at this point. The Strack's got double bracer and boots. SK's only got his arcanes. Ancient Apparition, only arcanes as well. The ult's actually going to go on top lane.
But I don't know.
Gonna clip D Rubik, who's still getting microed.
Is under attack.
Yeah, I think Omni Knight is doing the micro.
Doing a good job of it as well. Danny D, nice. Blink, Ravage, 4 people caught. Blah 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 should die here. There's the media coming from Invoker.
Yeah,
Last right
there
click.
goes the meal.
3 seconds stun coming out to Pudge after the dismember. And the hook actually missing onto Skins. Epicenter came in but didn't do pretty much anything.
Tankness coming out from Danny D.
Danny
Looks
D
like he's going to go down.
mech.
Surely he's got to go down.
And there's the
And
hook onto the
comes
Strack.
out.
And Danny D is still alive. And that actually will be the death of the Strack. Oh my god. Danny dodges everything.
Invoker, can he do anything? What's he got invoked?
He's got he's got cold snap, but that's only 10 seconds.
Nah,
Just
it's
gonna try and
going
run him
anyway.
down. There we go. Triple kill for Whitebeard.
Whitebeard is doing very well at getting a hook, dismembering, getting out the fight, then getting another hook. He's just very good at just pulling people out the fight, allowing his team to just really dominate the team fights.
And there's a disconnect coming out from Skins. That might be calling GG here. But Whitebeard, he actually has a Bloodstone available now with 11 charges.
Dire's top tower has fallen. Dire
Oh, hook just
I
missing
think
on the blow
Sparks,
blow.
Sparks and his team are going to feel very frustrated the fact that
Oh,
I think they are going to be knocked out here, are they?
I believe so. They lost the last game, so they will be out of this one. And the hook,
They are
nice
going to
hook.
be very frustrated the fact that they've gone down to people not from Port, but rules of the game.
You're allowed 2 standings. And that's what they got.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, Whitebeard actually missed that hook there, and I pushing 4 seconds stun. Do they have enough to take down this Bloodstone Pudge?
This will be very interesting. I'm not sure quite why he's sprouting already. He is frozen, so stopping the Sanking doing any damage, and he does go down. The godlike streak comes to an end, but instant buyback.
And not a problem. Meanwhile, I mean, that was just pushing that bottom lane on his own. Sparks calls the comeback. Who knows? I've seen stranger things happen in Dota. But as far as the gold goes, it's 22,000 in the way of Port, and the XP is 30,000 now. Let's have a quick look at those levels. 17 on both Invoker and Tide, and 15 on Pudge. Whereas the Furion's level 14, and everyone else is 11 or below on the Dire. Only level 8 on the Strack. Even Omni Knight's level 11 now. And the Rubik is being micros level 12. And he's just pushing that mid lane. He's got 3,300 gold on him now. Obviously he can't buy anything because Thunderdine has to be there. And if somebody's micro in CK, so it's 4v4 fight. Misfit, he has an Invis rune. He could find serious business here. But he's going to buy a Bloodstone of his own. And he's looking for the CK. Hey, ult is going to fly past him. Rubik
Does
with
get
the
the
bow
AR
strike.
on the Rubik, and
that's
the
a
big
nice
Ravage
Ravage.
comes out. They're just
Instantly
getting melted
popping.
now. Invoker's just doing so much damage, while Pudge just is such a nuisance in teamfights.
And
That
CK
noise
just-
again.
I know, I don't understand it. I'm going to ask Misfit after the game. See if it is his hair. Gush, and that will be another kill. Ultra kill picked up for the Invoker. 11 Bloodstone charges on him. 12 on the Pudge as
So
well.
strong.
22 for 1 up on the Invoker.
GG mixed team comes
GG
out.
mixed team.
Middle tower has
Indeed. I'm just going to check out what game I've got coming up next. I think we're doing another Port game. As far as I know, it might be Port versus Ladies Dota, but there's a number of options, so I'll keep you guys at the stream involved. But cheers for watching, guys. That is the GG called out, so Port, they've won 2 games straight. They should be advancing through. Whereas Nipples here, they're going to be going out. There's another hook spot on the Ancient Apparition. So GG well played called out. And stay tuned, guys, and we'll have another game coming up for you very soon.